small. I can definitely touch both sides this way. But anyway, I got some stuff growing in there. Maybe you've seen some of the other videos. But I have 3 tomato plants in particular I want you to look at. I've trained them, and one of them's a 1.5 years old, and it's producing the best right now out of any tomato I got. Although I'm not really producing tomatoes yet. So anyway, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, the first one is just growing in a 6-inch pot. I like to do the, bottom up watering. This is a sun gold orange, and that's the roof of my greenhouse there. Here's my main sun shelf. Here's the tomato, and then I've trained it to come up here, and I've wrapped it around this closet rod that came with these white wire shelves. It has a little device that hooks up under here, and you have a towel bar or whatever. Well, I just use those to train my tomatoes. Now, they're tiny. They're tiny. We'll talk about that in a minute. Some real tomatoes, though, are starting to come up here for sun gold orange. For sun gold orange, that's not going to be too bad. Here we got a couple that are looking pretty good. There they are. So that was the sun gold orange there. And then right down along the same wall, I have in a 5-gallon bucket, we got some Thai basil growing along with the tomato. But here we have yet another sun gold orange. And he's doing the same thing where I took him up to the ceiling and I'm wrapping him around this towel bar. Now I've gotten slack on cutting the arms off. I need to cut these arms off and just have the head grow. But they started producing a bunch of tomatoes, and I'm gonna wait until once I harvest all these tomatoes, I'm gonna cut the arms off. I don't want any more heads. I want it to just grow straight across. We'll see. I mean, that's in a 6-inch pot. So this one's actually starting to grow some decent tomatoes. We'll see what happens. A lot could go wrong. But that's my second gold on the ceiling. Now, there's the sun gold orange in the bucket. Now, right across the doorway, we have a San Marzano. Now, I planted this tomato way too early last year. I planted this in like January of last year. And I overwintered it here in the greenhouse. It did produce like minimal tomatoes, but I mean, we were only getting you're supposed to get like 6 to 8 hours direct sunlight. We were lucky to get 6 to 8 hours of daylight, period. I mean, it was getting dark at 4:30. So, I mean, this plant is over a 1.5 years old, or right at a 1.5 years old. And I mean, it's cranking out the tomatoes right now. There, it looks like I had a water and a new problem or something where I jacked the tomato up, but none of the rest of them did it. So here again, I've gotten lax on cutting off the arms. I just need this thing to shoot across, but then it's getting big. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it. But that's my gold on the ceiling. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, give me a subscribe, maybe comment, it'd be cool. And that's it.